Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat, the podcast. So this is it's going to be coming out just after midnight. So I guess you can call this a special news bulletin. So Geek Native has an article, and if you're watching at home, if you're listening, I'll read it to you anyway. Court appears to dismiss Zach S's Gen Con lawsuit. Now, why did they say appears to dismiss? I'll explain that. Here, let me go over the article. It's not too long. In March, Zach Smith filed paperwork to sue Gen Con and its owner, ex-Wizards of the Coast boss, Peter Atkinson. Now, a screen grab of the court session minutes. Now, I went and I looked at the court records, couldn't figure out how to actually see the individual paperwork. But yes, I believe on the 30th of April, there was a court hearing for a motion to dismiss. So, going back to the article here, I cannot find a screen grab of the court session minutes being shared on social media appears to show the judge dismissing the case. I cannot find. That's not just myself, but it's also Andrew Girdwood, the author of this article. I cannot find the electronic paperwork online from outside social media, but that is likely due to an utter lack of legal skills and intelligence than anything else. Folks, I will include the case number. I'll include the case number at this point for those watching or listening at home. Case number is 21-2-01-684-3. I'm going to repeat that. 21-2-01-684-3. King County, Washington State is where this case is going. As far as it looks like to me, everything's still active. If it was dismissed, I don't know. Gen Con had banned Zach Smith from attending a huge tabletop gaming convention and said so publicly. The ban followed Wizards of the Coast stripping the artist from his consultant credits in Dungeons & Dragons 5e. By the way, others were also stripped, including the RPG Pundit, because the excuse when they stripped was, oh, no, we just took everybody's credits out. It wasn't directed at anyone in particular. We just didn't think they were needed at this point. It was no longer accurate or whatever. But yes, there was collateral damage when this happened. Oh, and other community bans leveled against him. Remember the ban at Drive-Thru, and no new products from that with his name on it. So if you were a publisher and you had something coming out with Zach Smith as a creator, Lamentations, I'm looking at you. You were screwed. The actions follow sexual abuse allegations made against him. Zach Smith had tried to sue Gen Con and Atkinson because their ban and the way they did it had impaired his livelihood. It looks as if the court took about an hour to hear the opening arguments and then dismiss the case. Again, I would say that, not that I'm saying that who would falsify a record like this? I mean, it's Zach Smith. Who would falsify anything? I don't know. But Zach has a lot of people who think he's a piece of shit. And I find it interesting that the initial tweet said after he posted it, funniest shit I've seen today. Now, this was shared on April 30th in the evening. And he goes, I muted this last night, but a couple of people have reached out indirect messages asking for the source. They can find all public documentation for the case here, and any links where I went to use the case number I gave before. And however, you have to pay for each document. You pay by the page, 25 cents each. I think it's worth it. And then he gives the case number 21-2-01684-3. You can find it searching for that. And you certainly can find it searching for that. But I could find no way to pay 25 cents a page to get the documents. And I would have gladly have paid $1 a page to get the documents involved in this. So I know the tavern has lawyers in the community. They've done help for me with the situations like this in the past. If somebody can get fuller documentation, I would gladly share it with the community. As always, I would be in your debt. I just want to make sure the proper news gets out there. I don't think that we have enough news here to say for sure that the case was dismissed. Again, I don't like Zach. I personally think, as a human being, he's a piece of shit. Do I believe the allegations against him? I don't have enough information to make that judgment. But I also don't have enough information with this small screenshot of a larger page. I'd like to see a full document to say that this is actually what happened, and not somebody that just decided, hey, this would be a really fucking great gag to put this out on a Friday night. Because, by the way, folks, we all know that news articles that come out late on a Friday are always the most fucked up ones, right? They're always the ones that are dropped and like a stink bomb, and are going to walk away and let the weekend take care of it. So, I would have let this one sit for a while, but I figured it's newsworthy, and I'm sure I'm just going to piss off people on the blog side for not covering this. So now I'm going to have a choice tomorrow. I can cover this on the blog side, or I can give them the last 7 days of material from the podcast / vidcast. And they'd have to wait another week to catch this. I don't know. And I love people on the blog side. But there's one or two that I'm like dying to tweak. But I'll probably make a post about this tomorrow. All right, folks. On that, tomorrow is actually going to be today. It is today. So tomorrow is today. It's now Tuesday. All right, folks. We're in the midst of the world of COVID. As always, use your common sense. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. This was a short one. I will be back again, if not later on today, certainly Wednesday, with Bad Mike and a special artistic guest from this coming North Texas RPG Con this June. Jason, somebody or other. Somebody might have been a devil's assistant, but not in the way, not one of the sexy devil's assistants, if you've been at the midnight auctions. All right, folks, knocking on wood. I'll be back either tomorrow or later. Can't have too much 10 car, right? Maybe you can. All right, folks.